Oh, they say this. I used to say ages ago. I've got all these CDs, and used to. I never really. I liked the idea of downloading music for like iTunes or whatever if you need it, if you really wanted something quickly.
Hmm.
But for a while, I was totally nah. If it's an album, I'd rather have the actual album, have the book, have the whole physical thing.
Yeah.
And then it was not that long after I'd moved house, and the house I was in, I had like hundreds and hundreds of CDs, and
Aye.
I've got in a big cabinet um, under my bed, and all the discs are in a like a wallet, like a big carry case thing.
I used to have one of them, aye.
And I put them on my computer, and I never actually, I can't remember the last time I took a CD out. And
Aye.
now when I buy all my music is through iTunes or Amazon or whatever. Um, Movies are a tiny bit like that. I've used iTunes for some films,
Aye.
and it's good. It's good and bad. It's good for like downloaded Iron Man, and this is kind of similar to what we were saying with games.
Aye.
Wanted to see Iron Man, could have it then and then, download it, was ready to watch in a few minutes, watched it, brilliant. Had it on my computer,
You
had
wouldn't even
it,
have to take it back. I know,
d-
that's the best part.
didn't have to do that. I had it on my iPhone as well, everything was great. The only thing I don't like about it, and this is more iTunes rather than the download, is if it connects to your computer and like stores it there. If your computer crashes or you've not backed it up or you've not copied it, you can't re-download it.
Nah.
Nah, so you start getting a bit paranoid about backing things up, and it becomes something else you have to think about when if you're spending a lot of money on albums or music or TV shows or whatever. I think what I'd really like to see for all of these things, music, TV, games, is like an account. And if you've downloaded something, as long as you log in with that account, you can re-download it as many times as you like.
Yeah.
I don't want to worry about storing it or if it breaks or anything like that. You lose everything. That's the only. I think that's the main thing that I'd be concerned about.
Yeah, it's tough to have some kind of system like that. It couldn't go without it.
So you're thinking, I think we're both thinking the same. The next Xbox and next PlayStation maybe get every retail game on it as well as the hard physical discs, and
Yeah.
then maybe after that, then it'll go download.
Yeah. It should go that way. I can't see it going any other way unless this PSP goes really successful.
Yeah. Do you think they'll lower the price of the games on the PSP Go because of it?
They should do, because if you look at it now, it's kind of music, for example. It's cheaper to download an album than it is to go out and buy the album.
Yeah.
So they should go the same way. Should.
It should.
Please.
The only thing that I'm starting to annoy me a wee bit now is the amount of things that I think they're kind of catching on to how much you can get charged with things like buy extra levels or buy extra game modes or
Aye.
whatever. I kind of agree with that in some ways. Like the Gears of War stuff, I'm a big Gears of War fan, and
Yeah, me too.
when they release the new maps and things in July, I'll be buying that. But I think there was a bit of an uproar a while ago when they releasing downloads for Resident Evil and for Tomb Raider, and it was like the day or the week after the actual game was released,
Yeah.
and it was already on the actual disc. It was just unlocking it. That just
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. If
yeah.
it's meant to be on the game, put it
Put it
on the game.
Yeah, I don't want to see anything either that's like makes it unfair. Like if you're playing I don't know, like a racing game and somebody's got a faster car because they've bought it, it seems.
Aye, that's not right.
The other game, I think it was The Sims. I think I saw a demo for The Sims 3,
Uh-huh.
and that was it was like you went to your wardrobe. Do you want to buy something for 50 pence? You can buy a new T-shirt. No.
Wow.
Then it was like, do you want to buy a new piece of furniture? And it was like, that would just drive me nuts. Have you ever seen the PlayStation Home?
Um, oh yeah, I have actually. The
That
simulation game kind of thing.
it's like a lobby. It's like you walk
Aye.
about, you talk to other people. It's really strange actually. I've only been on it a few times. At first I thought oh, it looks quite good. The graphics on it are good, and could see a lot of things they could use it for. But
Mhm.
all it is at the minute that I've seen anyway is either trailers or you go into shops and you can buy stuff like buy a new T-shirt, but you're paying like real money.
That's shocking, that.
It just seems a bit crazy. It's like, nah, I'm not interested in that.
Just
Well,
leave it.
we'll wait and see.
Mm.
But I think
Hopefully they'll
you're,
listen.
I think
Make
you're
it
right.
cheaper.
So if anybody else is listening has got any opinions, if they're for it or against it or anything they'd like to see or know, let us know. Email us in, or we've got a Twitter account for the website as well. They'll give it links to that. But it'd be good to hear what everybody else is thinking, if they are all for it or all against it.
Yep.
Okay, so that's been our first show.
Yay.
I wonder if we'll get any listeners of people we don't actually know.
Maybe.
Maybe one.
Tell your
Accidentally.
friends.
The idea is, everybody, like I say, we're going to talk roughly just about what we're playing in different games out at the minute and interesting, but also going to try and have different topics. So if you've got any ideas for topics or anything you want us to talk about, again, send us email or put it on Twitter or reach us any way you want. Our website is, do you want to give it the address, Stuart?
It is www.thegamesdebate.com.
On that you'll find a link to the show, some details, and also our Twitter links to Twitter accounts if you want to follow us on that. And you'll also find Stuart's wonderful gamer tag for his Xbox and my gamer tag for my Xbox and my PlayStation. I'm definitely not adding my Wii number.
Oh god, no going through that again.
1272577. So I hope you've enjoyed listening to the show. I hope you've enjoyed doing it, Stuart.
Yeah, I have. Hope you've enjoyed it too.
Yep. Well, I just want to know if anybody actually listens to it.
Yeah, we'll find out, like, someone will email us or something, and then we'll go, wow, we've actually got a listener. Thank you.
So if anybody does as well, please, if you can, try and leave a review on iTunes. Just as another proof that somebody else listens.
Yeah, please, just say that you listen. Or go to the site, we've got a little counter in the corner, we can tell if anyone's listening.
We'll follow you. If you follow us on Twitter, we promise to follow you back.
Yeah.
It's both our first times doing a podcast on our website, so any feedback or anything would be great as well.
Right, we'd just like to thank a few people. Anybody that listened, or is listening to us throughout the show.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Marianne for putting up with me during this time. Would you like to thank anyone?
This is starting to sound like a wedding speech. Thank
That
the bridesmaids for doing such a good job. 3 people I want to thank. 3 people. Oh, 4 actually. First one is, God, so many people. First one, Laura. Laura, just for listening to me talk about this for the past 2 weeks. And for putting up with me running up and down the stairs, getting a laptop and sorting things out. Second person would be my good friend Ali. Thank you, Ali.
Yeah, thanks, Ali.
If you go to our website, www.thegamesdebate.com, plug. If you go to that, you'll see the beautiful logo on the front page and at the corners of some of the other pages. And hopefully on the podcast you're listening to, that was Ali's work. Otherwise, you'd have be looking at a blank screen, I think, unless Stuart could have done something, because I have no idea how to do it. So big thanks to Ali. Cheers out. Third person goes to somebody referred to as Tozzle. He does a games podcast called The Cranky Gamers that I've been listening to for a while. You can find him at crankygamers.net. He's on iTunes as well. Give him a listen if you're not already listening. And the fourth person would be you, Stuart.
Oh, well, thank you, Dave.
It's been kind of difficult just getting times that we can both meet up on to record and try recording, and when's good at your house and when's good at my house, but we seem to have managed to do alright the past week, so cool.
Yeah.
Thank
I'd
you.
like to thank you as well, Dave, for coming up with ideas. Well, we've been thinking about this for a while, for finally actually starting it and creating a website. Thanks.
Cheers. Thanks for getting the editing a go.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks again, everybody.
See you all later. Bye.
Bye.